Okay. There we go. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Let me just share this to... Oh, no, not Twitch, to Twitter. Okay, share. Twitter. And tweet. And we should be good. Is that working? Okay, there we go. We're working. Hello. Hey, Lily. Hey, Smudge. Hey, Madam. Hey, Vixen. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Hannah. Hey, Mons. How's everybody's Tuesday going today? Hey, Rain. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Abigail. Hey, Justin. Hey, Reza. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. One more day closer to 2021. So, hopefully 2021 is better than 2020. We can all hope, right? Don't forget to like the live. Thank you, Lily. I feel like I'm low. Don't mind my hair either. I was just playing on PlayStation and I had my headset on, so my hair is all messed up. Yay, Tuesday tea. Right. And I mean, a lot of this, like some of this drama that I saw go on last week, even I was confused about. So I'm just like, I don't even know. Like the whole Deaf Noodles situation. What is up with my shirt? My shirt's all weird. Like I don't really understand what was going on with the whole Deaf Noodles situation. Apparently he was in a battle with Augie RFC and a bunch of other people. So I'm just trying to follow that. And then they were trying to bring his race into question, saying that he's not Brazilian, that he's white. And I'm like, I don't even know where this even starts. I tried to find out what all happened with that, where it all started from, but there's just so many people talking about it. I was just super confused. I love the snowman. Oh, thank you so much. It's my little candle holder. So inside of him, we got our little candle in there. Try not to drop him on accident, shatter him all over the stream. Let's see here. I didn't know you're on Twitter. I'll go follow after I enter a ColourPop giveaway. They're selecting 14 winners who posted their cart and will be buying their cart as a giveaway. Oh, well, that's awesome. Yeah, all of my social medias are linked down in the description. You'll find my Twitter on there, which I'm the most active on. You'll also find my Instagram down there. I'm not very active on Instagram. I don't know. Maybe I'll start, if you guys want, I could start posting links on Instagram to my videos as well. So then that way, if you don't have Twitter, you can at least see stuff on Instagram. And then, I should probably put my Discord link down in my Instagram too, or in my description. But I do also have a Discord link. Let me see here. Edit invite link. Generate copy. So I also do have a Discord. So if you're not getting notifications on YouTube when I post a video, I do have automatic notifications go out on Discord as well. So as soon as I post a video, you'll get a notification on there, and the notifications on there work a lot better than they do on YouTube. So I do have that as well. And then also there's a channel membership link in the description too, if you want to join, 99 cents for that too. So let's see here. Hey Bree. Hey Crystal. Hey Jaquandria. Hey Mel. Sorry for my wonky self to say. No, you are good. Hey Crystal. Then I got a dog pile. What? Did I miss something else? It started with you can't take criticism in their streams. Then I got a dog pile. Okay. Yeah, because I saw that Deaf Noodles posted a video about the whole situation where he basically just kind of made fun of himself. And he's like, no, this channel can't take criticism. This channel doesn't ever use satire and all this stuff. And then I saw, I think it was Augie RFC was like, wow, this dude made a whole video about me, but couldn't say his name. So he seemed a little bit bitter that Def Noodles made that video, but then didn't include him in the video to get him more attention. At least that's what I'm taking from it. I mean, that's what I was seeing. And then, everyone else was jumping in. I saw a tweet from Paige saying like, oh, Def Noodles is meeting misogyny Twitter or something. Love the snowman. Thank you so much. How could you put a candle in Frosty the Ultimate Betrayal? Well, he's not melting, so that's good. That is good. Howdy. Hey, Chispa. Def Noodles is playing the race card because he can't take criticism. No, Def Noodles wasn't playing the race card. The other people were calling him out, saying he's not Brazilian, he's white. So Def Noodles ended up going on to like post like his passport from Brazil and like all this stuff. And he's like, what are these people even talking about? Def is one of the good ones like you. Oh, well, thank you, Mel. Yeah, I mean, I watch a fair amount of his videos, and I mean, most of his videos are meant to be funny. He will talk about, he'll talk about a topic, and, he'll basically kind of report on it, but try to make it, lighthearted and funny. No, he isn't Brazilian. Well, both of his parents are Brazilian, so that makes him Brazilian. Everybody make sure to like the live. Well, thank you. I mean, even if he was born in, say, America and then they moved to Brazil, that doesn't change his race. His parents are Brazilian, so then in turn he would be Brazilian. It doesn't matter where you're born. No, I meant he is. Oh, I read that wrong. He said, no, he isn't. He is Brazilian. Okay. I read it as, no, he isn't. Okay. I see what you're saying. My reading comprehension skills are not the best sometimes. But yeah, they were basically trying to like put his race out there and like use that against him. And it's like, what are these people doing? Correct. And he wasn't using it as anything, good Lord. Yeah, like they are the ones that brought it up. He didn't bring it up. So then he said, no, this is who I am. And he released an entire Twitter video. I think it was in Portuguese. I don't know. I don't speak any kind of foreign language. I speak a little bit of Spanish, but I'm pretty sure it was in Portuguese where he was talking about whatever he was talking about. So I don't really know what's going on with all that. It seems that it has died down. I haven't seen anything about it come across my timeline lately. So I don't know. I was going to do a story on it, but I couldn't figure out what was really going on. So I'm like, if I can't figure it out, then how can I put it in a story? So I figured we would just talk about it on a Tuesday live. I love your snowman. Oh, well, thank you, Amber. Yes, we swapped out the Christmas house for the snowman, and then we'll have the snowman up for a bit, and then we'll switch it out for the little like Christmas tree, evergreen tree, winter display eventually. That'll be my next one. I have a lot of winter candle holders. I don't get the Def News drama. I watch and enjoy his videos. I saw it. I try to stay away from Twitter. It's a complete dumpster fire, and it makes me sad. Twitter is a complete dumpster fire, but that is where all the drama happens. So, kind of have to be there for it, unfortunately. But then we had who was it? Austin McBroom is continuing to call out Jake Paul. Apparently, is it Jake Paul or Logan Paul? One of them is going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. Is that right? Is that what I saw? So I'm just like, okay, what is going on with this whole situation? But apparently Austin McBroom wants a little bit of attention. So he's going after Jake Paul now. So it's like, I don't even understand what's going on with that either. It's just, Twitter's just a mess. I don't know if people just really want attention because it's December and people really are trying to just push views to their channel or what's going on. But whoever Austin gets into a ring with, I don't think it's going to be good for him, especially because both Jake and Logan have been training for a while. So, I mean, I'm sure he's doing some kind of training, but I don't know. We will just have to wait and see. But I saw something about Austin offering like $5 million for someone to fight him or something. Like, okay, sure. Logan is fighting Mayweather. Okay. Yeah, I knew one of them. I saw one of the Paul brothers was, but I wasn't 100% sure on exactly who it was. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. I think is that in February? Was that in February or is that in January? It's coming up. It's either next month or it's in February. I tried to stay away from Twitter last time I was on. I roasted Candace Owen for whining about Harry Styles wearing a skirt and complaining there are no manly men anymore. Oh, of course. I mean, why? I mean, I love how people are like, oh, you can't wear that. That's for girls. It's like, do you realize, like, back years ago, centuries ago, decades ago, that men wore skirts and high heels were invented basically for men to make them taller, because if you were taller, that meant that your status was higher. So it's like people have this idea and notion about what is masculine, what is beauty. And it's like this changes over time. And just because you think that that's not okay, that's your opinion. And like, I don't understand, like, the societal norms have gotten to be so strict about who can wear what. And like, pink is for girls, blue is for boys. It's just a giant mess. Just a giant mess. Oh, well, thank you, Santos. Anyone can wear anything they want, in my opinion, right? I mean, it's an article of clothing. Like, it's an article of clothing. I don't understand it. I don't get what the big deal is. Like, I mean, think back in, was it like the 50s, 40s? Like, women didn't wear pants, or and if they wore pants, it was frowned upon because pants were for men. And it's like, that wasn't that long ago. Yes, I studied fashion history. Agreed. I mean, it might have even been back in, like, even as recently as what, like the 60s, where if you were wearing pants, it was frowned upon. You're a girl. You should be wearing a skirt or a dress. It's like, why? Why does clothes define a person? It's an article of clothing that's made from fabric. But okay, sorry, just a little random tangent there. But is there any drama that you guys want to talk about? Obviously, I'm sure a lot of people want to talk about the Jeffree Star situation. I do have that on the agenda. That'll be kind of like the main focus of the agenda. I will have an actual full video coming out, because there was a video that was posted that included the entire document that the snippet from my previous video came out of. So is there any other drama that we want to talk about before we get into that, or do we want to just get right into that? Hey, Sunny. Thank you so much. I love my little snowman too. I agree. It's ridiculous that somehow fashion, colors, and even fragrance are given a gender. They have nothing to do with gender. Exactly. There's nothing to do with gender at all. He's so vile, yet people are defending him. Yeah. So, okay. So I read the whole document about the Jeffree situation that all came from, because I did say in my previous video, like, I hate when people just take a snippet of a document and post it online. It's like, okay, so this shows this part of the document, but it doesn't give me full context of the entire document. So thankfully, the person who had the document did post the full thing in a video, so I was able to go in and read it. Now, from what I can tell from this document, it's kind of like a basic, hey, don't talk about this don't talk about this subject, because if you talk about this subject, this could in turn, be bad for me, bad for my company, bad for my brand. By signing this document, it is no way an admission of guilt of said party, that being Jeffree. This is just saying, we will no longer be speaking about this document, or we will no longer be speaking about this public. You cannot be speaking about it to insider. Excuse me. And so basically it's like, I'm not admitting to guilt that this was done, but I'm going to pay you money for you to not talk about this anymore. And in that document as well, it does say, and if any of this information is leaked or this document is leaked, you will have to pay me back that money each time that this information is presented to another party. So basically that $45,000 that he received, since he did send that document to was it Sticky Drama, who then in return, I'm assuming probably he could have even sent it to Insider. If he did send it to both parties, then that Gage would then have to pay back $90,000. So like, I don't really know what's going on here. I don't know why he would like leak that information or give that information to anybody, knowing that he's going to have to then turn around and pay that money back. But obviously, I mean, if he wants to come out and talk about the situation, then maybe whoever got the documents paid him the money, so then he would be able to pay back. I don't really know. There's a cosplayer on Twitter that was comparing conventions to protests regarding C19. Oh. Olivia Jade on Red Table Talk. Oh, yeah, we could talk about that too. Video game comps strongly marketed to boys in the 80s. She was complaining about the regulations, how they affect cons, but it's basically stupid how people are supporting protests. Hey, Pink Flamingo. Hey, Jennifer. Cardi B asked her Twitter if she should drop $88K on a purse, and people went crazy. Well, didn't she also the other day tweet out like, hey, send me your donation receipts and I'll match whatever you donated or something? Hey, Bonnie. It seems Jeffree has been projecting his own behavior onto James Charles these past couple of years. Now we know who the real predator is. People can't feed their kids. And this woman asked her followers if she could drop 88K on a purse, or if she should drop 88K on a purse. Hey, Aqua. Hey, Kate. Yeah, so that's basically what I understood from the document. It's basically like an NDA for, hey, stop talking about this and I will pay you money, but I'm not going to admit to it. Kind of like, you know, whether this is true or not, something similar is like, think of back when the whole situation happened with Michael Jackson and all those allegations came out about him. He did end up going to court for one of them. And then any other ones that came up they ended up just settling out of court and paying people money, saying, hey, as long as you don't say anything publicly, we will just pay you off because we don't want to have to deal with going to another trial, because obviously any kind of trial is just going to stir everything up again and cause more drama, which then in turn could hurt my brand. So, you know, whether it's true or not, what happened in the past, then, you know, he's just basically saying, here's money, stop talking about it. So we'll have to wait and see if maybe possibly some more information comes forward. If this guy wants to go to trial, if he wants to do anything about it. I don't really know what's going to happen next. Hey, Jen. Hey, Alyssa. But I don't know. Does that it's kind of like a brief rundown of everything. Does that kind of like make sense? How did the information even come public? So stickydrama.com is the one that released the information, the snippet of the article or the snippet of the contract, plus a picture of the check that was sent to Gage. And then Sticky Drama went on to YouTube and posted a video talking about the whole situation and then included the full document in the video. I know Tati had some part in the second drama kitten, but seriously, I do think Jeffree and Shane wanted to take James Charles down, especially Jeffree Star's pure jealousy. Like, I know who posted about how do they get it. I would assume that it came from Gage. I mean, they didn't say how they received the information, but I don't feel like Jeffree would put out that information. And if you go to this website, they kind of have a long history with Jeffree. So I feel like him sending that information to them, they would turn around and say, Jeffree Star sent us this document about their behind the scenes NDA and payment. So I feel like if Jeffree would have sent that to them or his attorney would have sent that to them, then he would have basically said that in the video. So I from what I would understand is that it would have come from Gage or somebody close to him. If he didn't send it himself, but he shared the information with somebody else who then in turn sent it to them, again, that would fall back on him for him sharing that information to a third party, whether he sent it to Sticky Drama or not. That's what I understand anyways. And then he'd have to turn around and pay that money back. Oh, do I have the Streamlabs going? Oh, apparently I have my Streamlabs going. Oh, well, then that's nice. Does this work then? No, it doesn't work. Oh, well. Yes, Jeffree Sell James is a threat. Oh, I see. Agreed. I think it's unlikely that Jeffree sent it. Yeah, I don't think that Jeffree would have sent it. I don't think anybody in his camp would have sent it because well, I mean, I guess we all know that drama sells, but I don't think that this is the kind of drama that you want surrounding your brand. I don't think that having your name in the press or having your name on websites or having videos made about you, this is not the kind of drama that you want to try to drum up business. Like any kind of like petty drama, totally fine. But you bring up allegations like this isn't going to be good for your business. So I don't feel like anybody in Jeffree Star's camp would have released this information. But again, that's just my opinion. I mean, who knows with people these days? I think Jeffree and Shane got caught up trying to protect people from James Charles. The info they received made them think he was a shady person. Sticky Drama has a history of using Revenge P to blackmail. Oh yeah, and like when I went onto their website, apparently like they were a drama website that covered Stickum Drama, which is like a streaming service from back in the day. So I was just kind of like looking through old posts and stuff, and there was some like very, very shady posts, like very inappropriate posts, talking about people. So that's why when I did my video on the whole situation, I was like, I don't know how reputable this site is. So I don't know if any of this information is true. So take it with a grain of salt. I'm just reporting on what I found. I don't have a way of proving that it's true. So after looking through that site, that's why I was like, I'm going to include a little disclaimer with this because the site's a little shady, but my opinion. Especially since I think he'd use the NDA to keep it from getting out. Like suing the other party would be public. Exactly. Never heard of Sticky Drama, but others said they're problematic. They weren't trying to protect anyone. They knew they knew what they were doing and knew the possible negative outcomes from it. Are you talking about like Jeffree trying to protect anyone, or are you talking about like Shane and let's see, Shane and Jeffree knew how repercussions. Okay. I didn't know which drama we were talking about. I saw chat talking about Dramageddon too, and I was like, what are we talking about here? Yeah, I mean, it goes back to that, like, is it projecting to try to make somebody else seem worse than you are, so then maybe people don't find out about your past or any issues that have come up? So it's kind of like, I'm sorry, who knows like what really happened, because we were promised all these receipts that we never got, and it's like, are they going to just drop one day randomly when, say, Jeffree gets into too much trouble that he needs to draw attention off of himself? Is he going to turn around and drop receipts to, like Jada from Drag Race, like, look over there? Like, is that, what he's going to be trying to do? Hey, Raph. Everyone, please like the live. Well, thank you, Kate. I think it's bad that Tati got such negativity on her own when Jeffree and Shane were worse. Sorry, but I missed Tati. Shane saying Tati twos were fake got me. Yeah. I mean, and of course, at that time, like Shane's gonna do whatever he can to like, you know, take suspicion off of him and throw it back onto Tati because he, you know, and people even after the first Dramageddon or the second Dramageddon that, you know, she was in would still take Tati's word on things because everyone, you know, believes her. And I mean, you do also at the same time, it's like, okay, so there's a lot of inconsistencies in her story. She is an actress. So, you know, you have that. Like, was she just playing a role? Was she, you know, putting that information out there to try to manipulate people to believe her side? Not talking about what happened to her in her past as a child with the abuse or the assault, but you know, just everything else. Like, was she, you know, acting to get people to believe her story with the first Dramageddon, and then it kind of just, or second Dramageddon, geez, there's too many, and then it kind of, you know, unraveled, and then she came back with another story of like, oh, well, this is how it really went down. I was being pressured by these people to make this video. So, I mean, unfortunately, it's just a drama mess, is what it is. But I mean, I see a lot of people online saying, I wish that Tati would come back. I miss Tati. I want Tati to come back and review makeup. I want to know if the new products are good or not. I believe her. I trust her opinion when it comes to makeup. And I know a lot of people like the fact that she was older compared to a lot of the younger influencers. Like, you know, not everything that works on, you know, a 18, 19, 20-year-old is going to work on somebody who is in their 30s or 40s. So, you know, they had that person that they could turn to, which was Tati, to be like, okay, you know, this doesn't work for me. It doesn't work well on my skin. It's settling into my fine lines and my wrinkles. So definitely be aware of that. So in the future, we'll be covering Drag Race stuff as well, or just YouTube drama. I mean, I guess if it's bigger, like Drag Race stuff that involves YouTube drama, maybe I'll cover it. I mean, obviously, like the person to go to for any of the Drag Race drama is definitely Jake Yonsei TV. He always has the like most up-to-date Drag Race drama. I know he has a lot of interactions with a lot of the Drag Race stars that they, you know, they've talked to him. He's done interviews. He went to was it, which one just ended? Was that season 12? He was at like the season 12 like premiere, like the Meet the Queens premiere. So he's got a lot further insider information than I do. I'm not a fan of Tati, never was. All right, bye, Raph. But she was crying over the abuse that happened, and that's what got me. He said those tears were fake. He said those tears were fake. I turned my back on Shane after that. Yeah, I mean, definitely, you know, that part of Shane going on and like saying that didn't do him any favors at all. Her abuse history is hers. If she chooses to share that, that is not him to turn around and say that's fake. She's fake crying. Yeah, so that's no. Manny was canceled for less than Jeffree. That is very true. Very true. Exactly. Manny got canceled, but he brought himself back and he's doing well now. Yeah, I mean, and same with Laura. Exactly, Jennifer. I mean, they both had issues in their past, but you compare that to like everything that has happened to Jeffree. It's like everyone's like, okay, well, he's had all of these issues and people still support him. And then Manny and Laura get called out for their one thing that they did or for their tweets. And everyone turned against them. And basically it was probably over a year that Manny said that his social blade was red. I think the same thing with Laura. I mean, hers might still be red. I have no idea. I haven't checked their social blades. But I mean, basically their careers just went, you know, from like this to this crap KJ did to Tati made me turn a new leaf for Tati. Tati is a beauty influencer, nothing more though. Hey, Irish. I don't understand people who support Jeffree. Well, and like I replied to underneath a lot of my comments that were talking about like how do people still buy products from Jeffree Star? And let's be honest, not everybody who buys his products because they know Jeffree Star or they follow his Twitter. They might, follow his YouTube channel and watch his videos, but they're not watching hate videos on Jeffree. They're not watching, all the drama that's unfolding on Twitter. They are probably just like a casual fan who are like, he has a really good formula. So when he comes out with a new product, I'm going to turn around and buy it. So not everybody who buys a product, researches the product. And I know we've talked about it in other lives too. It's like, think about, like a major corporation, like take like Walmart or Target. There's probably plenty of people who work for those corporations. If you shop at either of their stores, that you will not agree with things that they do in their life or things that they've done in their past that were extremely problematic, but you still go to that store and buy stuff from that company, which then in turn puts money into their pockets. So Plains Devil Advocate here. People said the same thing to Shane. Not saying what he did was right, but I don't blame him for it. Are you talking about like what he said about Tati and the fake crying? Jeffree and Shane have so many people brainwashed. It's not even funny. But Jeffree buys himself out of scandals. He seriously does. I just thought growing Jeffree, more power to people who like his products. Yeah, I mean, he's going to do whatever he has to do to, make sure that his company keeps growing and making new products, getting new fans, new subscribers, new followers. And it's up to the people who are buying his products to be like, hey, let me find out more information about this person and find out if I want to support them. But not everybody is going to do that. They're just going to be like, hey, I really like this product, so I'm going to buy it and not pay attention to anything else. Good point. Thank you. I just don't support Walmart. They're trash. I mean, I am more of a Target person myself. Unfortunately, there's just not Targets that are 24 hours. So if you need something extremely late, then you got to go to Walmart. But I also haven't gone to Walmart or Target in, 7 months? I could see Gabriel doing that. He never liked Tati. He also loves spreading drama. But trying to see he doesn't. Not a huge fan of Gabriel. Well, and according to, I don't know if you guys saw True Sleuth's video or Allie's video, where the whole Tati without a crystal ball and drama. Apparently, Without a Crystal Ball has been talking with Gabriel Zamora, and it's like, really, Gabriel, you're like inserting yourself into this drama, like. I get that you had your, history with Tati in the past, and then he tweeted out after all this drama happened. He's like, I told you guys that she was a fraud, and now you're talking to a person who is in the midst of a lawsuit with the person that you have a problem with. Like, do you really just like inserting yourself into that much drama? Yeah, people accused him and still do of lying / faking about his trauma all the time. Okay. I mean, if somebody's going to share that kind of information, you should never discredit it. So, I mean, if it gets obviously brought to the attention that it was fake, then obviously that's an issue. But I mean, if somebody's going to share that kind of information with the, the public, then you should at least be respectful enough of them to not like try to attack them for it. Most people don't look deeper than whether or not they like a product. It's a slippery slope. I don't buy from Chick-fil-A because they're homophobic. I can respect that people don't always buy makeup for the person that owns it. That's fine. It's aggravating when people look up to someone like Jeffree who uses money to be untouchable. It's disgusting. What is Gabriel's history with Tati? Don't know why he hates her. He's a little snake. So when Tati posted that Instagram story about like, hey guys, like who's having a bad day? Raise your hand. After James Charles did his Sugar Bear Hair # ad sponsored post promoting Sugar Bear hair because they gave him security at Coachella. Gabriel did I think it was a Snapchat. He did a Snapchat where he was talking about, basically, he didn't name her, but he's like, girl, you're like 40 and you're going to sit on the internet crying over vitamins. And then he went on to do, I don't remember what he calls it. It's like makeup and something or whatever, where he basically just sat down and like talked about the whole thing and brought up the whole Tati thing. So clearly he has an issue with Tati. I don't know if they've had any issues like off camera where they've met in person or what the deal is, but he was basically just trying to like call her out from the beginning. And now he's still continuing on with that. Like I said before, Jeffree put himself in the center of puts himself in the center of attention when he knows that he will get the benefit from it. Get the benefit from it, but points the finger at other people when he's doing shady things. Very true. I seriously think Gabriel was jealous of Tati. He claimed that she was a snob and a fake, but she put in the time and work for her channel. Yeah, I mean, she was doing 5 videos a day for 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know. She was doing a lot of videos. Or 5 videos a week, not 5 videos a day. She's doing 5 videos a week for years. So she definitely put a lot of work into her channel. Yes, Jennifer, Gabriel should have kept out of it. Mm-hmm. Hey, Natasha. Apple be one of those brands some people buy that doesn't have a shining past. One factory put nets out to catch people because people were jumping out of the windows to escape. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bonnie, I remember reading that. Yeah, they had to put nets like around the building because people were trying to jump off the building, jump out of the building. Basically because if I remember correctly, they were like overworked and underpaid. And when they're trying to put out a new product, they're requiring people to work even more. So people were like, no, I'm not doing this. But then they're like, nope, we're going to put some nets outside. Gabriel was probably trying to stay in Jeffree's good graces because they patched things up. He was part of the Magistar Concealer campaign. Yeah, but I don't think that they follow each other anymore, though. Let's see here. Let me pull up my Instagram here. I thought that they had unfollowed each other, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Jeffree is not following Gabriel. Ooh, I can't even type. And Gabriel's not following Jeffree. So, I mean, at the same time, it's like, okay, so we know that obviously Jeffree was having an issue with James, or claims that he was having an issue with James. James and Tati had a falling out. Gabriel backed up James by calling out Tati. So then Jeffree turns around and uses Gabriel in an ad campaign to try to get Gabriel over on his side. So to get information about James, like what's the deal with that? Because obviously if you have that big of an issue with James, why would you be befriending somebody who's friends with and then putting them in your ad campaign? You know what I mean? Gosh, this might sound terrible. I can't resist his eyeshadow because I love the formula. I don't want to support what he does, but I don't know what to do. No, and Courtney, you're not the only one. There's other people who are like, you know what, I can't stand him. He's a terrible person, but until I find a product that works just as good as or as better as his product, I'm going to continue to buy it. So, you know, if something works for you, something works for you. I mean, that's just the way it goes. Unfortunately, if you think that he's a terrible person, then that's the bad thing, that you're supporting somebody that you don't like. But if you can't find something that works for you, let's see. Am I misremembering my dramas? I thought Gabriel was part of, yes. So he was, that was the first Dramageddon. That was the first one. And then Dramageddon 2 was, the Tati's Bi Sisters video. which is what the vitamins were brought up into. You can enjoy the shadows. It's not your fault for that. I'm all for Natasha Denona, but I got BH Cosmetics avocado toast palette instead of his green palette. The infamous pick, yes. There are so many wishy-washy influences, it's hard to keep track of with relationships. Hey, American Princess. Well, and like at the same time too, like you watch all of these influencer channels and like how many of them are constantly disclosing, like I know like Nikki Tutorials does it really good now because she's been called out about it in the past where she'll have the little like legend down in the corner. So when she's using something that was a PR item, you know, it says PR. If she uses something that she purchased, she'll like put down like the purchase thing. If something's sponsored, she'll have like an ad saying like, hey, this portion is sponsored. But how many other beauty influencers do you watch that are using products that say in their videos, oh, this concealer was PR. Oh, this concealer I purchased. Oh, this foundation is sponsoring the video. So how many of these influencers that are posting videos are actually properly disclosing like they're supposed to be? Yes, Gabriel was the one that started the first Dramageddon. He posted the pictures of all four of them with that caption. Yes. Feels like forever ago, and probably was, but geez. Yeah, so that was... So Dramageddon 1 was, what, 3 years ago? Because Dramageddon 2 was 2 years ago, and Dramageddon 1 was this year. So, oh no, wait. This year, 1 year ago, 2 years ago. Okay, so it's been 2 years. There's a new one every year. So we'll have to wait and see, you know, when May comes around next year. I swear if Tati drops another video in May next year, I'm probably just going to lose my mind. I can agree to that, Bree. She's got her codes that let you know. Robert Welsh is good about letting you know what he's bought and what's in, what PR sent. Very few, no doubt. I believe Robert's reviews. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been watching a lot of like beauty like videos like lately. I'm not even gonna lie, because I've been trying, you know, just to keep up with all the drama. So there's no extra time to just like watch random videos unless I'm like actually sent a video saying, hey, you need to watch this video. There's something shady going on in it. But I mean, even back when I was watching videos just randomly, there's like never any kind of information in most videos about like, hey, this was a PR gift. Hey, this I purchased. Hey, this is a sponsored post. And with apparently, you know, as you can, or from what I can see, people like, oh yeah, sponsorships come all the time in the beauty world, stuff like that. I rarely ever see a video that's like, oh yeah, this video is sponsored by, you know, so-and-so brand. I see that more watching drama videos, like when Paige puts out a video and her video is sponsored by Juvia's Place. And, you know, it's very apparent, and she has like a little, you know, minute commercial in there about the products, about her using the products. I see more disclosure amongst drama channels than I do in the actual beauty space. So I'm just like, really? If they did, it would be pretty obvious how much content is PR driven / paid for. Very true. Liar, you love it. The drama channel drama is more interesting. That is very true. The drama channel drama is more interesting than a lot of the beauty drama. Not even gonna lie. I personally don't care about whether its sponsor is disclosed or not. I'm there to watch the video. How they get the products into my business. Well, I mean, it's not whether or not you care. It's whether or not they're doing it because they're required by FTC guidelines to actually do it. And if at some point the FTC is like, you know what, we're going to crack down on all these influencers and fine them for each time that they do a video that's sponsored and they didn't disclose it, and say you have 100 videos on your channel and they fine you $10,000 every time that you did a video, that's going to catch back up to you. I don't particularly care either, Irish, but the FTC isn't trying to play. Yep, very true. Depends on the drama channel. I only watch Bruce, Nick, Dustin, Paige, sometimes Rich. And I can kind of get how these literal influencers could be using their subscribers and their loyalty at times. Not all of them, of course. Oh, that's actually an FTC thing. I thought it was a social media general thing. No, it's an FTC guideline thing. If you are paid to talk about a product or paid to use a product in your video, you are required to say, hey, this video is sponsored by this person, or hey, this company sent me this product to use in this video, so I'm going to use this product and tell you guys what I think. You're required to say that, but not a lot of people do. I miss Toxie's PR unboxings. She always has this huge giveaways and stuff. It's so cool seeing all this stuff. I miss it. Yeah, Jennifer, like before all the drama happened, and Tati started like kind of like go back on her videos a little bit. The only things that I really watched of hers was the PR unboxing, which I'm sure a lot of people are like, okay, this is boring. But her PR unboxing videos are my favorite videos. I quit watching Rich and Friends after the disastrous Christmas live stream. I watched Bruce when he reports on it. Right? I mean, I got you covered in the Drama Channel drama, that's for sure. About Drama Channel drama, what are your thoughts on some of the criticisms on Deft Noodles? I know he has satire and commentary. I don't know what that would fall under the umbrella. We actually talked about that in the beginning of the live, probably like the first 15, 20 minutes of the live. We talked a little bit about, well, I don't even think it was that long. Yeah, like about the first 15 minutes, then 5 minutes in, maybe to 15 minutes in, we talked about it. It was kind of just a mess, that whole Def Noodle situation. I think it's fair. It shows that I think it's fair. It's good to know the intentions behind showing a product. Congrats to you, Nick. Wish you guys the best. You're cute together. Hillary, I am not Dustin, but I will pass along your best wishes to them. So I think Jacqueline got a clap back to, maybe still does, for her undisclosed affiliate links. I mean, people call Jacqueline out about her undisclosed affiliate links all the time. I know Nick calls her out all the time about not disclosing her affiliate links, but she just continues to do it. Oh, let's see here. Okay. I love Deft Noodles. He's hilarious. I'm not a fan of Deft Noodles, but I don't agree with the criticism he's getting. Yeah, that whole thing, like I said, I tried to like go back and find out what was actually going on, and I was super confused. I don't really understand the whole situation, like why it even got brought up. Apparently, Deft Noodles can't take criticism. Who knows? I don't. And yeah. I replaced watching Rich as much. I replaced watching Rich as much with Def Noodles because Rich being up Jeffree Star's butt's what gets me. Oops, I'm sorry. No, you're fine, Hillary. Well, and Rich actually did a video about the whole Jeffree Star situation. I was listening to Nick and Dustin's podcast before I was coming on here. So they did say, well, I know that Dustin said that they were going to be making videos about it. So I don't know if they're going to make a video together, if they're going to make videos for each other's channel or what's going on. But I'm sure they will be having a video coming out probably, I don't think they posted anything today, so maybe tomorrow. Let me double check and make sure they haven't posted anything today. But I'm sure Dustin did say something about having a statement, so I'm assuming he has reached out to Jeffree for a statement about the whole situation. So we'll have to see what Jeffree has to say about anything, if he really says anything other than like, I'm not talking about it. It's okay. Bruce is going to be adopted by Nick and Dustin soon. Jacqueline sells tons of Amazon products, and you have to read the fine print to see she's getting paid. Yep, she's getting paid by the affiliate links for sure. Hey, Elizabeth. Oh, yes, Kate. Yes, I am so sorry for your little hamster. He was so cute, though. Let's see. I learned from an influencer that you have to disclose affiliate links. LOL. I managed to get two. Not that I benefit much from it all. And then make sure they're listed with affiliate clear. Yeah. Or even say in your video, like, hey, if you swipe up on my affiliate link, it'll take you to the website to purchase it. As long as you say, like, my affiliate link or this is an affiliate link, then you're disclosing that it's an affiliate link. Like, why is that so hard? I don't understand why that is so hard. Definitely was a satire. He makes fun of everybody. He doesn't pick sides. Like Rich, for example, I cannot watch anymore. He's just so connected with reality for me. Hey, Shanoa. Hey, Kayla. Kayla, you have missed a lot. We are in our last 10 minutes of the live. We did talk about the Deaf Noodle situation. We talked about the Jeffree Star situation. We talked about Jaclyn Hill. A little bit about the Paul brothers and Austin McBroom. Kind of just, another random live that, always happens on Tuesday, full of just randomness. Shanoa, we were talking about Bruce is going to be adopted by Nick and Dustin soon. Well, I mean, maybe, hopefully. Somebody can take care of me. I honestly feel that they're thinking if the audience knows they're banking off they seem disingenuous, but if you can start off doing it right, the right way, people can choose to like it or not. Well, and I mean, if you're going to purchase something from a website and your favorite influencer is promoting it, and you're like, you know what, I kind of like it, but I'm not really sure. But if you know, like, hey, if I purchase this, the person that I really enjoy watching content from is going to make a little bit of money off of it, so then they can continue to make more content for me to enjoy. I mean, to me, I feel like that would sway people more into the side of purchasing something than away from the side of purchasing something. Because, like, okay, I'm going to buy this because I want to buy it. And in return, it's also going to help the person that is showing this to me, as well as giving me content to enjoy so they can continue to make content. But I mean, I guess that's just me. Thanks, Bruce. He was a sweetie. His name was Sister James Sassy Pants. Got him the same day. My daughter got the James Charles palette. Oh, that's cute, Kate. I'm going to have to rewind the live. You are good, Kayla. No problem. We're going to start the petition for Nick Dustin to adopt Bruce on Twitter. Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. Okay, I'm off tonight, y'all. Good night, Irish. Have a good night. I think so, too. Bruce is underrated AF. Oh, well, thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, definitely, Jennifer. I mean, saying something like, support this site/channel and mentioning affiliate connections would make it clear enough. Yeah, I mean, as long as you just mention that it's an affiliate thing, and if you have the link down in the description and you literally just title it affiliate links, that's all you got to do. Like, it's not like you have to have this like big flashing banner saying buy this stuff so I make money. Like, that's not what it is. It's literally just saying, like, hey, these are my affiliate links, which means if you purchase something from these links, I make money. That's what an affiliate link is. Like, agree, totally underrated. Well, thank you, Kayla. Happy to be here. Love your work and your vibe. Well, thank you. Manola, is that how you say it? Manola? And good night, Reza. I love how Jeffree just got a Snapchat drama. Like, I love how he just got a Snapchat drama alert. Jeez, I can't read. Jeffree Hush Money story alert. Nice. Yeah, apparently, I mean, that's what it is. Like I said, just because he paid that person the money doesn't mean it's an admission of guilt or innocence. It's just saying, hey, if you talk about this, it's going to damage my reputation. So if you sign this document, I will pay you this money to not talk about it to basically the press, which was Insider. Now, obviously, if he has any information, he can share that information with the police. It's not saying that you can't talk about it to the police. Like, if you feel like this crime should be investigated, this alleged crime, anyways, should be investigated, he can still take any kind of evidence that he has to the police. The thing that he signed or allegedly signed, if it's real or fake, is just saying, hey, you're not allowed to talk to Business Insider about any of this information anymore, and we will pay you money. And I know it sounds a little shady or a lot shady, depends on which way you're leaning, but it's a thing that happens a lot, like in basically any industry. I mean, take it to the whole situation with Donald Trump and paying Stormy Daniels for allegedly having an affair. Here's what was it, $250,000 or whatever. Don't tell anybody we had an affair. If you tell anybody we had an affair, then you're going to have to pay me the money back, and I'm going to sue you. Like, it's probably not as uncommon as people think it is for people to be paying money to people to make them not talk to the press. I always use affiliate links. I notice issues mostly with kids' videos, so I'm glad they have to tell us. I have the stuff from you guys playing last night going through my head. Kill your friends. That's not what I thought. Or wait, it's not right. It's a hug. Kill your friends is always a good night, Jennifer. We always have a lot of fun. Would really like to hear your opinion on the Olivia Jade interview on the Red Table Talk. Did that come out? I haven't seen it. If it's come out, I haven't seen it yet. So I'll have to go and watch it. So let me know. Has it come out? Somebody let me know. Remember to like the video before you leave. Well, thank you, Kayla. Yes, like the live, everyone. Oh, and don't forget NDAs. Oh, yeah. NDAs are a lot more common than people really think they are. I mean, you take any kind of big YouTuber, you take any kind, not even like a big YouTuber. I mean, any kind of bigger sized YouTuber. And I'm not saying like millions of subscribers. I know that Rich has said on one of his videos that everybody that he meets up with or comes over to his house has to sign an NDA. And he has 400,000 subscribers, which obviously is a large number compared to a majority of people on YouTube. So, I mean, you just think, okay, 400, 300, 200, maybe even 100,000 subscribers, people are having people sign NDAs because people will come into your life to try to use you for information to then turn around and expose you. So to make them sign an NDA to protect yourself is, what you do. It's out. Okay, perfect. I will have to watch it after this because I have not seen it, but I will definitely go and check it out because I want to know what she has to say about, the whole college admission scandal, her posting that picture, I think it was on her Instagram, flipping off the press, like why she thought that was a good idea. I mean, clearly everybody was like, girl, that's not a good idea, but she decided that apparently it was a good idea. So who knows? KYF is the way you show love, right? KYF is the way you show love. I saw a snippet of the Olivia Jade thing and blah. The apology tour doesn't change my view about her. Hey, Ale. I'm in corporate marketing and I sign NDAs all the time as par for the course. Yeah, I mean, I feel like NDAs, people getting paid off to not talk to the press, stuff like that happens on a daily basis. I mean, obviously, a larger company, it's going to be happening a lot more than a smaller indie company. Like, I know that people think that Jeffree's like this huge business, but I think when I looked at the Jeffree Star Cosmetics, when I was trying to find the connection with Scott Andrews and everything to Jeffree Star Cosmetics, I think it said that there's 58 employees for Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So it's not like a huge corporation with thousands of people. But, the bigger the corporation is, the more information you're trying to hide or keep out of the press, stuff like that. So people are constantly signing NDAs, paying people to not leak information, stuff like that. My opinion anyways, but I mean, it happens more than people think, I'm sure. All right. But with that being said, everybody, Oh, the episode is out. Okay. Let's not forget that the person accepted the money from Jeffree too. So it says a lot about their integrity too. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll have to see what comes out of this next. I mean, if it's to the point where, say, all of this is true and this person's like, no, I'm ready to talk about this. I don't want to keep this a secret anymore. I need to share my side of the story. Then maybe they're like, I don't want the money. But since this was literally just signed, most like recently, last month? It's just like 2 months ago. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Snowman behind you keeps creeping closer. Now, Terrence, no, it doesn't. Okay. But we have reached our hour mark, guys, so we're going to call it an end of the stream. Thank you all for stopping and hanging out. Don't forget, if you want to follow any of my social medias, I have all of them linked down below, Twitter and Instagram. Also down below, I do have my Twitch. I stream over on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, or we kind of just talk and hang out and play games. It's free to follow over there, just like it is here on YouTube. So definitely feel free to come follow me over there. I stream at 6 p.m. Central Time on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just like I do here on Tuesdays. And they usually last about 2 hours over there, so a little bit longer. What else is down there? I'll post my Discord link again. If you're not getting YouTube notifications, if you join the Discord, you will get a notification whenever I post a video or go live on YouTube or Twitch. So that way you actually do get a notification, since we know how terrible YouTube's notification system is. So that way you don't miss a video. And then also, what else is down there? Channel membership link. If you want to join, it's 99 cents. You get the cute little emotes and the badges, the little teacup badges, and also the merch link is down there too. So got a lot of links these days. So if you feel like checking any of that stuff out, feel free. But thank you guys all for coming to hang out for this week's Tea Talk. And I will see you guys all in my next video, my next Twitch stream, or in my next live next Tuesday. All right. Have a good night and bye, everybody.